Hello everyone, today I have another Pokemon Showdown live narration for you against Shucklee. His team consists of Electros, Fracture, Braviary, Probopass, Floatzel, and Combuskin. So I'm going to lead off with my Amoonguss. And he leads off with the Probopass. So it's a Rock and Steel type, so I'm just going to predict him to go for the Stealth Rocks. I'm just going to go for the Spore to put him to sleep. And he does go for the Stealth Rock, so that is good. So I'm just going to see how much Giga Drain is going to do. But he actually switches out into Braviary, which the Spore doesn't do that much. So I am going to have to switch out here. Because I really don't want my Amoonguss to take a Brave Bird. I don't really know what to go into. I'm just going to go out to my Golurk because it's somewhat bulky. Doesn't take the Brave Bird that well. And I'm just going to go for the Ice Punch. Because I know that thing is faster than me. So that's easily going to cripple my team because Golurk is a very big part of it. But yeah, at least he took the recoil damage from the Brave Bird. And that's going to help me out. So I'm going to switch out into my Electabuzz because it is Choice Scarfed. I know that a Thunderbolt will take out the Braviary. But he decides to switch out and go into his Electros. It does resist that, which is unfortunate, but yeah. So I'm going to go back out into my Amoonguss here. And I'm hopefully going to get the Toxic off on the Electros so that I can deal with this bulky Pokemon. He hits with an Acid Spray. Doesn't do that much, but my defense does take, or special defense does take a large chunk down, so yeah. Go for the Flamethrower, it almost takes me out. But I do get the Toxic off. Which is great, because this thing is a monster. So I'm just going to stay in here because there's no really point in switching out. So he just takes me out with the Flamethrower. So yeah. So I guess I'm going to go out into my Rapidash here. That is around 4 damage because of the stupid Stealth Rocks. I'm just going to go for the Flare Blitz. That almost takes him out, but now he is just going to take me out the Discharge, so this is not looking good for me. I'm down 3 Pokemon, and now he faints because of the poison, so I'm going to go out to my Skunk Tank. Let's see what he's going to bring in. He brings in the Braviary, and I think I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch. And that's going to take out the Braviary, so that is very good for me because Braviary is a big threat to my team. Just because of everything. So he brings out the Fracture, and let's see here. I'm going to go for the Poison Jab. Does around 70%. And I do get the poison off, which is great. I don't know if he's going to attack me this turn or not. So I'm just going to go for the Sucker Punch anyway. And that does take him out with the critical hit. If he would have Dragon Danced up, I probably would have been in a lot of trouble. So I'm glad that he didn't. So now he brings in the Combuskin. I'm predicting it's one of those protecting speed boost Pokemon, which is a very dangerous set. Or it could be the one that substitutes and all that. So I really don't want to mess around with this thing. So I'm just going to go for a poison jab. But, like I predicted, he does protect and gets off the speed boost. So, yeah, so now I'm just going to go for the sucker punch. That's around 40%. And he just takes me out with the focus blast. So, yeah. So he gets the speed boost off again. He is at ×2 speed. And I am just going to bring out my Electabuzz now. Because even at ×2 speed, I believe I can outspeed it with my Choice Scarf. So that is what I'm going to try to do here. And I do outspeed the Combuskin, and I do get off my Thunderbolt. And that will take out the Combuskin. So that is one big threat out of the way. So it brings in the Floatzel. I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt. But he gets a critical hit on the Aqua Jet. And that just annihilates me completely. If he wouldn't have got the critical hit, I probably would have been able to survive. Excuse me. But, yeah. So I'm going to bring out my Lapras here. It does have the Thunder, which is really great. He just goes for the bulk up. But I do hit him with a Thunder, and that is going to take him out easily. So he brings in his last Pokemon, which is the Probopass. It is asleep. I'm just going to go for the Hydro Pump. There's a little bit over half. He is still asleep. So I'm hoping his Hydro Pump will take him out. But he doesn't. He lives with 2%. He's with the Power Gem. And that is not good. So it brings me below half. And now I'm just going to go for the Hydro Pump. And that is going to take out the Probopass. So that was a very close game. I had my doubts in the beginning of this battle because of that Braviary and Electros did a lot of damage to my team. But my Skunk Tank really pulled me together at the end. It really did help me out. Skunk Tank is an all-around monster of a Pokemon. So Lapras was also a big help. It was able to take out 2 of his Pokemon and took out the Floatzel and Probopass. So that is going to be the game. Great game, Shuckle. That is it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.